Alright, it's been about a week since we have done anything, at least as far as a video is concerned, on this Airline radio. I did manage to get all the wiring hooked back in. That second wire that was hooked in, it ran together, and I said was tied to one terminal in there. Well, the second wire, one says "ant" on it, on that metal clip. That's for external antenna. This one here is for a plate antenna that's up in the top, underneath the top of the cabinet. I put a quick disconnect on it because I made a new plate antenna for it, because the other one was a little flimsy and falling apart, and besides that, the hookup to the plate antenna was ripped off. So this is the female connector for that. That is going to go back in the top. This here is a foil plate that goes upside down like that underneath the chassis and the bottom of the cabinet. This here is the speaker mount that's been refinished. That there is a refinished the grill that will go back on it as soon as I get the radio set. And the knobs, I had to make up another set of knobs, because the knobs that are currently on the radio, none of them really matched. And besides that, I think the A or B element for the epoxy was turning, and consequently I couldn't get a coating on these things. Some areas would take a coating and other areas wouldn't take a coating. I tried it 3 different times and still couldn't do it. But these knobs did. But these here are dark brown knobs for the tone and the tuning. So I made up another set and see if I could get them more tightly coordinated. They do have a little bit of a swirl pattern in them. There we go. That swirl pattern. Here's the other one. A swirl pattern, and then here is the third one. These are for the lower knobs, and the other two are the tone and the tuning knob, and they have a slight swirling to them also. So that is set and ready to go. The cabinet is back there, and I just gave it a sanding today. It is I've already went 3 coats of aqua coat on this, in between 2 coats of sanding, sand sealer on it. So I put 2 coats when after the staining. Took it after that cured and applied a coat of aqua coat on it, let it dry, sanded it back down, and then hit it again with another clear coat, 2 coats of clear coat. And when that cured up, I hit it with another coat of aqua coat, and when that dried, I sanded it down. And I mean, it's pretty smooth now. I hit it with some 800 grit. Now the only thing is, let me see if I can get this thing back into order there so it focuses all right. I've heard from Radio Days, they are they got their best men on the decals. I told them I'll take 2 sets when they get it done. So I'm not in any hurry to get this done, because I want to have the decals here before I shoot final coats of this, because and this here is going to be some of the final coats. I won't shoot this cabinet again until I get those decals, so that way when I shoot it with a coat and then wait 2 hours and come back and shoot it with another coat and wait 2 hours and then shoot it with another coat, well, in an hour and a half from that point I'm going to apply the decals, and then I'm going to shoot it with a final coat. So that's going to determine the decals in arriving is going to determine when that cabinet is ready to go. Now let me zoom back out and see if I can get this camera to do me justice. We got the alignment done on this on the broadcast band, and we got an alignment on the broadcast band and the short and a shortwave band on the broadcast. There's not much you can do with the alignments on the band spreads. They're going to be whatever they're going to be. They're controlled by one of these trimmers. I think it's C9, only for the oscillator to keep it in jive, and it's coming out pretty close now. It is a little after 6 p.m. Friday evening. I'm going to go through a quick scan of this thing. I don't know if you can tell at the magic eyes there. That is the new old stock. In other words, this doggone thing won't focus. Hang on a minute, let me get this thing reset. Alright, that's much brighter. Every time I accidentally touch the LCD screen on this phone, it wants to focus in on the area where I touched it, and then consequently it changes the I guess the ISO setting on the lens. So anyway, what I was going to say was this Magic Eye has a double shadow thing, one in the top and one in the, it's like a butterfly. But it is, you can see it pretty well. You may not be able to see it because of the resolution of the camera. So we're on the AM band right now. Just bring it up, and hopefully I don't touch the screen again. And I finally, boy, I tell you, I had a tough time with this doggone restringing of this thing. I mean, it's one of my other airlines, I think it was the previous one or the one before that, where I indicated what I did to alleviate putting the spring in the diagonal portion of the string in the back of the dial panel and move it up to the top where the pointer is. I had a heck of a time trying to get this thing adjusted in between the two extremes here. It would go far over here and it wouldn't go far enough over here. I get it over here and then it wouldn't go over there. So yeah, my boomerang didn't come back. So let's start with the broadcast band. I do have it on a long wire and an earth ground. The earth ground seems to help bring in the signal a heck of a lot better. We are pretty cloud. We are overcast, pretty heavy, and we have some thunderstorms picking up right now. So if you can hear that, that's out of Scottsdale, I think it is. That's Phoenix, KFYI.
All around the day. Batuta del juego con mucha más precisión al momento de hacer los pases y al salir jugando Puebla se está equivocando muchísimo.
At Ticketmaster.com, don't miss Leanne Rhymes live.
Attention homeowners.
That's our ESPN affiliate out of Sedona. That's out of Prescott Valley. I have no idea where that's at. These stations usually are gone during the day. They don't come in until the evenings.
Should be doing drip irrigation in their yards, all of that. But with these, I can't bet it. It's really hard for me to recommend anybody below those. If someone said, I just really want to sweat.
Hear the echoes and feel yourself starting to tire.
That is our local station. Let's kick this over into, I think it's 49 meter band, and see what happens here. Some amateurs.
Indicated that the 2.5 years of President Xi practice tenure.
Now in the mornings, that band is just jumping. Okay, let's go to the 31 meter band. WWV at 10. Okay, let's go to the 25 meter band. Okay, now we'll go up to the 19 meter band. And that's it for that. So you can see it's pretty chatty right now. In the morning, I'll when I get to the final video and do the band scans on the thing, I'm going to do that early in the morning and show you just how much this radio receives. I mean, all bands are really active at that time, more so than they are in the evening. So anyway, thanks for watching.